Niche marketing, targeted and cost-effective. Any business owner knows that to succeed, it is important to look at the overall marketing strategy and how products and services eventually reach the right people. The world of consumers is a complicated one, especially these days when there are just too many options. A typical visit to any supermarket will expose you to so many brands on the shelves, all wanting to stand out and get a share of the consumer's basket. With the prevalence of online shopping, things are even more competitive and complicated. This is why marketers have been forced to rethink their strategies and really come up with ideas that will make an impact in the market. The cost issue. While companies really prioritize trying to find the right marketing strategy and capturing the attention and loyalty of target consumers, cost is always an issue when it comes to marketing campaigns. Some campaigns cost millions, especially if you are targeting the mainstream market. Imagine how much all those TV and radio commercials will cost, not to mention the billboards, the posters, and all the other promotions you can think of. Of course, everything that goes into making the product itself also costs money: research and development, packaging, and many others. Niche marketing is a good strategy because of how cost-effective it is. This means that it wouldn't cost you as much as it would cost to capture the mainstream market, but its effectiveness is right on the money. Why it works. Niche marketing is the most cost-effective solution because you will be able to focus on a specific target market. As a niche marketer, you really have to spend time understanding how this target market works, what appeals to them, how they make decisions, and how exactly they behave as consumers. Knowing all of these details will help you craft a strategy that's solely targeted towards this niche market. For example, if you find a target that's based on a particular demographic or ethnic group, such as the Asian market or the Hispanic market, then reaching these markets will require you to target very specific locations and strategies. Instead of putting out a radio commercial in all radio stations in the country, for instance, you just have to put out the radio commercial on the specific station that your chosen ethnic group tunes into regularly. Finding the right market. A big part of the success of niche marketing is choosing the right target market. Even if you are not employing the niche strategy, marketing is really about finding the right target market and understanding that market in order to serve it best. This applies to niche marketing especially, because once you find your niche you have to make sure that you really understand your consumers. Niche marketing is very specialized in the sense that you really need to craft your strategies specifically for that small audience, so you have to know your target consumers inside out. This makes it a bit challenging, but it is very rewarding as well. Succeeding in niche marketing, know what it takes. When it comes to marketing, many people think that the best strategy to employ is to go where the rest of the world goes and fight it out until the end. There are a lot of marketing trends that come and go, and the popularity of certain products and services tend to rise and fall occasionally as well. Some people even think that to be successful in marketing, you have to find a way to capture the biggest share of the market possible. By targeting a wide audience, they think that this will lead to more sales and more successes. While there's nothing intrinsically wrong with that strategy, the problem is, the wider the audience you target, the more competitors you will get. Your role is to shift the consumer's focus and preferences towards you, but this isn't always so easy to do, and this is where niche marketing comes in. Targeting the best prospects. Niche marketing recognizes that a big part of succeeding in any marketing strategy is choosing the right target. Niche marketing focuses on a very specialized section of a wider consumer base, and this means their needs and preferences are a lot more defined and concrete. Niche marketing is all about targeting the best prospects that you can serve, and the strategies it uses are very specialized. To succeed in this venue, you really have to do your market research and find out what your targeted niche wants. Market research is of utmost importance here, because you can't come up with the right strategy if you don't understand your target market fully. On the other hand, if you have a full understanding of how your target market behaves, it will be easier to address their needs. Focused spending. The success of niche marketing lies on its cost effectiveness. When companies look at how much they're spending for marketing strategies and campaigns, they also look at how effective these campaigns are and whether or not the money they spent on them is actually worth it. With niche marketing, it's easier to do focused spending because it will be easier for the company to pick a particular focus and stick there. Because the target market tends to be smaller and more defined, you don't spend a huge marketing budget on something you can't define specifically. This means that even if you have a limited budget, since you can target it properly, success will be a lot easier to reach. Sustainability. The last thing you have to remember when you truly want to succeed in niche marketing is the fact that you have to ensure your efforts are sustainable. All marketing efforts tend to be based on what the current trends are and what the target market is thinking of at the moment. However, when you want every cent you spend to be truly worth it, you also have to keep reviewing your marketing strategies and how your target market is taking these strategies right now. You don't want your target market to be saturated either, so you have to constantly spice things up a little. For further support, at Talent and Skills Hub, you can be supported by our instructors, counselors, and mentors on entrepreneurship skills and other personal and professional development. You can book an appointment for one-to-one or group tutoring through our website, ts-hub.com.